The City of Colorado Springs has dozens of departments and divisions that make our community a place we're proud to call home. It's our pleasure to highlight one of those with a special look at our Forestry Division, which is part of the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Services Department. One of our foresters explains how understanding our past will help us appreciate the urban forest we have and realize how important it is to take care of it for years to come.
When the community was being laid out, of course, there wasn't really anything here other than the cottonwoods and occasional willows in the drainages. General Palmer, in his literally infinite wisdom, decided that once the streets were laid out, that he would begin a planting program. And so with his own money and his own laborers, he hired people to ship in 600 cottonwoods, and that was the foundation for the urban canopy here for Colorado Springs. In essence, we have 200 square mile community, 330,000 street and park trees, 15,000 acres of open space, and about 5 or 6 people to take care of all of that. So we're hopping from day to day. Last year, City of Colorado Springs got the award called Tree City USA, and communities all over the United States have that. Ours was the 40th and the second oldest in Colorado. I enjoy the science behind what makes people tick, and I also enjoy the science of plants and what makes them tick, and how I can manage both of those together to have some kind of outcome that's beneficial for both. And so it's that passionate for both parts, for the people and for the plants. And I think all our arborists and the city forester has that same interest, that same passion. They're all professionals. They've been in the ballgame for a long time. So our guys are used to responding at a moment's notice. One of the cool things that we found out about last year was there was communities up and down the Front Range that do training with the fire department for aerial rescues. Guys get hurt in trees, maybe hit by a falling branch or a falling tree or touch a power line while they're working in the trees, and that person is injured and needs to be rescued. Our guys started doing training in our community barely 2 months ago, so that's fairly innovative. What can we learn from each other to help each other out, especially in the time of emergency? There was quite a few people who use this park to hike and run in from day to day. The oak brush that you can see in the background was getting kind of shabby, getting overgrown, had a lot of sucker sprouts, and so the community that was using the park told the park caretakers. She called me and said, "Dennis, what can we work out? Do your crews have time to work on the trees?" We said no. I worked with Jeremy Taylor with City Fire Department, asked him if he had any contractors working in the area, and he did, literally right around the corner. That contractor came. We talked to him about what we wanted. We asked him to give us a bid for the work that we wanted to do, and what you see in the background is the result. And we saved money at the same time. The urban forest is a living entity, and it has a huge value. It's the only infrastructure value that grows over time. I think that's the part that's missing for me when we talk to people, is that, oh, well, it's just a tree. It's much more than that, much, much more.